Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative.
There's nothing quite like sitting down to a home-cooked meal with fresh vegetables from the garden. With Bonnie plants from your local quality co-op store, you can enjoy the freshest vegetables right from your own backyard. And no matter if you're a raised bed gardener, a rose gardener, or if you farm hundreds of acres, your quality co-op store has exactly what you need to get the most out of your plants. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of Simply Southern. I'm Kevin Worthington.
And I'm Mary Wilson. Today, we're celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Alabama Farmers Federation.
To set the scene for you, here's a little history. It was January 31st, 1921, when a group of farmers met at a college in East Alabama that we all know today as Auburn University. Their goal was to form an organization to promote the social, economic, and educational interests of rural Alabama. The result was the Alabama Farm Bureau, which today is known as Alabama Farmers Federation.
25 years later, farmers had a new problem, a serious lack of property protection in rural areas. They formed a small company to provide fire protection for members who could not get insurance from city companies. A year later, property and casualty insurance was added, followed by life insurance in 1972.
Today, these companies are known collectively as Alpha Insurance. As it grew and expanded, the company offered insurance to non-farmers when they joined the Farmers Federation. Today, membership has surpassed 338,000, with service centers in every county in Alabama, as well as in Georgia, Mississippi, and other states, and nearly 1.2 million policies in force.
Every summer, Alabama Farmers Federation members get together for an educational meeting called the Alabama Farm Land Expo.
It includes seminars and farm tours where growers can learn by seeing what other farmers are doing on their operations. But this year, the public was invited to join the centennial celebration at a new event called Family Farm Fun Day.
For adults, arts and crafts and good entertainment make for a great Saturday. For kids, few things are better than face painting and petting cute animals.
Riding on the tractors.
Yeah, we've enjoyed the tractors. We're going to go get some popsicles later too. So.
All of this was available in Montgomery this summer at the Alabama Farm Land Expo. That's been an annual event for farmers for nearly 50 years. But in recognition of the Alabama Farmers Federation's 100th anniversary, it was expanded and open to the general public.
As we all know, there's fewer and fewer farmers that are feeding and clothing our state and the United States. So this is just a touch point for families to connect back with those farmers who are serving and working for them every day, and opportunity hopefully for some conversations to see a little bit about what they do in a fun atmosphere.
Thousands of people from Central Alabama had the opportunity to meet farmers from across the state. Growers who have attended the event for years say it was a great opportunity to tell the public about what they do.
Some of the public knows that we produce their food and fiber, and so we are always welcome to show them what we do. And we have nothing to hide because we're the greatest stewards of the farms and of the land that we have. I think we definitely are making a lot of people that probably didn't have any idea of where the eggs and the beef and the poultry and things came from. They just think it grew in the supermarket. So yes, this is a wonderful event, and I see the crowd down at the zoo. A lot of these kids have never seen the animals that we raise.
Many of those who attended the event say it was a reminder to them of the importance of agriculture and the resiliency of the American farm.
I look at the antique tractors and stuff like that. It talks about longevity. It talks about, how agriculture and tractor stuff like has been in American history and Montgomery history and Alabama history. And I see through the newer tractors, and it just keep evolving. It just speaks of history.
Even though this conference is primarily an educational event for farmers, organizers say they're tremendously pleased with the reaction they received from the general public.
Even if somebody doesn't farm for a living every day, there's a connection to the land, or they may be involved with some part of agriculture and have a love for it. So even though the core mission of this expo and conference is to educate farmers, to help them stay engaged and network together, it also gives us an opportunity through a trade show to bring in others in the public that may have own land or have an interest in agriculture to help educate them.
In addition to Family Farm Fun Day, farmer members participated in a number of bus tours from Auburn to Perry County to learn from other farmers and to get updates on agricultural research designed to help them be more successful.
The Federation also presented awards to researchers and conducted contests for the Women's Leadership Division and young farmers.
Yeah, one of those was the Outstanding Young Farm Family Contest. You met all of the finalists and the winners, Josh and Savannah McCoy, here on Simply Southern over the past few weeks.
Well, 100 years is quite a milestone, and we thought this was a perfect time to look at what the organization has accomplished over the past century. Up next on Simply Southern, we'll talk with some longtime leaders about how the Alabama Farmers Federation has made a difference in the state.
While they may seem the same, there are big differences between a credit score and an insurance score. A credit score is used to show lenders how likely you are to repay your debt. An insurance score is used to show insurance providers how likely you are to have a claim. Your credit report can affect your insurance score. Payment history, outstanding debt, credit history length, and the types of credit you have can all play a factor into your insurance score. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
It's not about the game, it's about what you do before the game. It's how you plan for the season. It's what you do before everyone wakes up. It's what you do in the heat, rain, or cold. It's what you do that everyone else doesn't do. Because that's how you grow.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.